Hey guys, welcome back. And we're going to be starting episode 2 of Gnomoria here. And our goal today is probably we're going to be focusing on the crafting centers we can work with. So let's go ahead and go to build and check workstation. So what we're wanting to do is we have several different crafting centers here. And they actually have to be made in a specific order, otherwise they just get a little confusing and tend to be built out of order. So of course our first thing we want to do is go ahead and drop down a crude workbench. Alright, so let's go ahead and plop that down right there. So while everybody else here is doing their odds and end jobs and trying to clear out everything, finish up the wall outside, and just try to get everything settled in. So let's go ahead and start everything up. So as you can see, we do have right here a lot of copper, a lot of tin left over in the walls. That's something we can do and work with here in a little bit. We can actually go here for terrain and replace walls. So what that means is we can replace the walls with pretty much decorative stones, wood, whatever we choose to. And once that's done, that actually will improve your kingdom's wealth. Alright. Looks like got guys coming down here, started working building these beds. That's good. We're getting our kitchen area taken care of. We got all these extra bedrooms, so I'm happy with that. Alright, so we actually do have, let me pause it real quick, have our first crude workbench. Now, we can have a preset amount of planks already being built, or we can actually go ahead and, for example, craft a workbench. And what it does is it will automatically craft the items that we need. So first thing it does is automatically create the planks for the workbench, so we can actually go ahead and just click what we need to build, and then it'll automatically set it up. Now our next thing we need to do is see where we want to build our workshops. Let's see, we got the kitchen going this way, so we can actually set it up something like this. Yeah. Since we have all this room down this way. So let's go ahead and just set up a small one. That'll be our hallway going down this way to focus on our workshops over here. Let's do 11 by 11s. Reason I want to make them so big is these little workshops. I plan to my plan is, so you see we have three things for the wood, 3 for stone, 2 for loom. So we have different items for each section of that we're wanting to focus on. So for example, if we want to set up the sawmill, carpenter and wood carver all in one room here, that's what I'm focusing on and trying to do. So that's the reason why I'm wanting to have each room set up to be so it's on the larger end. So let's see. Right there. Oops. One off. even if we do something like that, we can set up to have a storage area behind it. Yeah, that works real good. All right. Alrighty, so let's go ahead, speed this up a little bit. Now, one thing I don't like about this setup right now, it's just too dark. The problem with dark rooms like this, dark areas, is unfortunately it can take the opportunity to spawn monsters. So our goal is to eventually have this whole entire area lit up. So we got our woodworking area, stone, and metal for now. So that knocks out those. We got our food over there, and that'll leave like mechanical, military. Military, I'm just going to throw up here for training ground purposes. Yeah. I'm glad the bedrooms are actually being fitted out right now. Let's see. Alright. We have completed the walls, apparently. That's nice. Let's actually build some stairs up. Stone stairs. Let's build you there. And a wall. Stone wall. There. The reason I'm doing that is so we can actually get up here and have a little patrol area up here later. Are being brought up there, it's just they're not picking them up for some reason. Looks like the working these guys will take care of this real easily, so that's good. Alright, so let's go ahead and build a couple workshops. So we want our saw blade there. We're going to hold off on wood carvers. So you have different things here for workshops. You've got wood carvers and also stone carvers. They actually make statues and stuff like that for your for your builds. And what we need are those two for right now. And that will allow us to set up additional workshops for stone cutting and mason. We'll set these two right there. And like I was saying, we don't really need the awesome. We got ourselves a stone cutter, and as you can see, what they do is make blocks. Once we actually get this set up, we actually will not need this anymore. So we're getting there. My biggest concern right now, though, is our food and drinks getting a little bit low. I might need to focus on doing something with that here real soon. Alright. Looks like everyone is sleeping right now, besides this person. Who is this? We got Wizzle the Builder, who's just like on their own. Well, looks like I'm going to have to go ahead and designate this stockpile area here for food and drinks. Now I'm under, nope, don't need plants. Food and drinks. We'll also add corpses and limbs down here too. The reason for that is once we start butchering animals, butchering monsters, the food, the meat, and it will be stored down here. Alright. And like I said, unfortunately we have to now start foraging for food. We're already there. So let us deconstruct one of these walls. I don't think it's going to let me. Slower down. I guess we have to mine the wall. There we go. And from there we are going to agriculture and forage. Alright, so let's speed this up a little bit. Getting food back in here. Go ahead and also place a well here. Well's not the best thing in the world, but it is enough to actually keep the people from, dying of thirst. So that's one good thing about a well. As long as you have the water source, your well will keep your people alive and healthy. Along with that food, as long as you collect that as much as possible. So let's see what we have in here. Clippings. I do want to collect these clippings here from the apple trees and also the orange trees so we can actually place them up here, and actually we'll eventually be able to turn them to drinks for the guys. Have our own orchard up here for that whole purpose. We also need to focus on placing the floor. With dirt. So this here is clay, and the bad part about clay is you cannot grow anything on it, you cannot put a pasture on it or anything like that. So might as well go ahead and get rid of it by changing it to dirt. Alright, there we go. Food is doing well. We can survive for a little bit longer once we're done with all this. All these clippings can be brought in and we can, you know, increase our agriculture. Grow and harvest trees. So let's go ahead and build a nice little 10 by 10 right here. We got enough apples and orange trees right here so we can start a nice little grove for our people. Let's change that though, because there's one problem I have with this right there. It's too close to the wall. So, as you can see here, I made stairs coming up to the second floor, and that's something I want to keep going on, is to be able to place the extra staircases around. Eventually we're going to build a secondary wall around here and get rid of the first wall, but that's for later. Awesome. Our strawberry fields are growing. Collect these clippings, people. Come on now. Let's speed it up. Let's check our workshops down here. Okay, so we got this one done. Now, the reason I like this workshop is we can finally put up torches. Involves coal here and trees, which I really need to start planting some. Oh, look, we got honey badger up here. That's not a good thing. These things tend to be aggressive. They decent attack, in my opinion. We're starting out. So as long as it stays away from us, I am not going to mess with it. Always being built. Oh, wait a minute. Shoo. There we go. Alright, they're finally getting the clippings in here. So once again, let's go ahead and set up the groves. We'll do 10 by 10. We'll do oranges. We'll plant saplings, cut, pick, fell trees. Yeah, we'll set it up for that for right now. We got 100 blocks there, so. And then this one will be apples. We'll do the same thing. Uh-oh. Monitor lizard. So, as you can see, night started falling and looks like we lost one of our yaks. They got too hungry and decided to run away. Bye, yak. So that's part of the have to take care of tender animals and everything. Part of your eventually you have to do it quickly, otherwise they just run away like that. Build a trowel. I tend to build 2 per field. But anyways, I was saying, night comes down. Anything outside your players or your people's field of view, like this, is hidden away into darkness. So if you get attacked during the night and you don't have anything set up to light up the area, anything it can be pretty much obscured. They can attack in dark, and you won't even know until later. Alright, let's go ahead for agriculture. Fell some of these trees. Because I'm pretty sure we are almost out of wood. Yeah. So we're almost out of wood there. I think that's what's holding up the rest of this. Once this gets all cleaned up, I'm actually going to end up patching that wall there, so we don't have to worry about intruders. Right now, like, as you can see, we're pretty much in cruise control right now. We just gotta wait for things to finish up, people to... And that's pretty much it right now, is we're just cruising and slowly moving along. Oh, we got a bear. Please don't come over here, bear. Let's slow this down because I don't trust that bear. But as I was saying, we're in pretty much in cruise control right now, and what that means is we just gotta let our guys do what they're doing. Eventually we may get more people in here soon, and once that's done, we can increase our kingdom, our base size and stuff like that. But overall though, go. It's just cruise mode now. We got our wall up to defend ourselves. We gotta keep these things out. The bear is actually pretty decent as an enemy. They would tend to take a bunch of brute force just to kill them. It looks like our crafting areas are coming along nicely. Let's see what this stone mace can do. They can make... Alright, so we are getting our everything set up right here. So that's great. Now, next thing is the furniture. This is something I've been trying to get built and done now. Reason for that is the torches. The torches are important. We'll do every other one. Pretty sure that's overkill on the torches because they do light up quite a lot of an area. But we'll just do something like that for right now. Because it makes things look nice. Don't have to worry about them. Now, the problem down here, apparently in apparently in like storage areas and stuff like that, you can't really build on them. That's one thing I'm not a fan of. There we go. Let's see, where did they go? Torch. There. So since we have that all set up, we can now actually light up these areas. They're building a trowel there. Starting to get some light. You see just one torch right there lit up all this. So let's remove designation. Let's remove that one. And this one in the corner. Up here. Remove that one. That one, and that one, because I do want to build torches here, because once again, darkness leads to monster spawning, and monster spawning leads to my death, because my guys are weak right now. Remove designation, let's remove you, and you. And then we will build some more torches. Alright. That should take care of a good chunk of the lighting issues we have. Yeah, get out of here, bear. Get out of here. Get out of here. We don't want you. Not right now. Looks like the trails have food on them, so we're fine there. Excuse me. Okay. So everything is being set up pretty quickly. I do like that. Let's see, stone mason. Am I able to build a stone door? Yep, right there. That right there is important. What about this dude? This dude is being overwhelmed with torches. But they can also build wooden doors. Okay. Awesome. Everything's starting to turn out good, guys. Starting to turn out real good. Don't really have to worry about food and drinks just yet. The little tree farms we got going on are working out for us right now. Once they grow, the way it's set up is they get the clippings, pick any fruit, or if there are any, then they'll, at least for this one, just pick fruit, cut clippings. This one they'll pick clippings, then fell the trees, and replant everything. So it's slowly working its way through. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're slowly improving our kingdom right here, which it shows our current worth. We have our pastures, workshops. Now, what it's referring to as workshop is not this right here. It's referring to each item as a workshop. So we're getting there. We are getting there. I'm quite happy with how everything's starting out here. I have no complaints. I think the only thing I need to do is probably will eventually make the wall one tier higher, and then I'm going to build floors around it. So the wall and the floor will make us have a little bit of walkway up here, extend out a little bit to put the torches to light up the areas. So that's the plan for later. For now though, everything's looking good. We got our workshops going full steam. We can probably get rid of this one here. We started getting our food storage down here. Our inventory here looking pretty nice. And our next step is we're going to make our entrance right here. So that's our next thing. Our entrance is going to come out, and so we can actually access the outside. The only thing I can see a problem with that is where we don't really have much of a defense going on. Would cause a problem if we do get invaded. So, but we do need an entrance set up, because right now how everything's set up is, if we have people who come in, traders come, ambassadors or anything like that, there's no way in. We have to tear down a wall, then rebuild it, then tear it down, rebuild it over and over and over. So that's why we need to just go ahead and nip it in the butt and make an entrance so people can come in. So that's our next thing. Our next plan for this is the entrance, and also get some more of these clippings of all these trees out here so we can finish up these farms. Or I'm sorry, these roads. And we'll probably expand our farms over here. So we'll get there eventually, but right now everything is, like I said, in autopilot. We got everything set up, and we're slowly improving our gnomes' conditions. I see just one last thing I need to do here, and then we're going to have to call it a day, guys. Alright, so go ahead and light this up like that. Now the only thing I need to be careful with this is once I start setting up the workshop for the metal workshop has a lot of workshops for it, and it can take up a little bit more space than any other workshop out there. Alright, but for now, guys, as you can see, we're going to be finishing up here real soon, so if you like what you see, subscribe, post and comment if you'd like to see more of this. But I do plan to keep this series going. I like this game a lot, and we are going to get our gnome civilization going and improving and thriving. So for now, y'all need to take care, and see y'all next time. Later, everyone.